Hi, welcome back to Good Morning KU. I'm Al Moore.
And I'm Teresa Smith.
So we had an eventful last week. It was Thanksgiving.
Yes, it was.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I had two of them. And
You had two Thanksgivings?
Yeah, my parents are divorced.
Oh,
so
okay.
the first one I go to my dad's, the second one I go to my mom's. The first one, there was like 40 people.
40 people?
Yeah, there was a lot.
Is that how many people are in your family on just
It's
one
step
side?
family and other people, and yeah, it's a lot of people.
Wow, that sounds like cheaper by the dozen or something.
Yeah, this is my
Oh.
second Thanksgiving. There's my sisters, me,
You
and my
guys
aunt and
look
uncle.
like triplets.
We're not. They're twins, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're.
Wow, that looks fun. So this was this the one at the
This is
40
the second
people?
one. This is
Okay,
my
yeah.
mom and my stepdad's
Okay.
one.
So how was the one at the 40 people? Did you have just one long table?
No, we had 3 tables. We had one table that fits like about 12, if not more people. And we had a giant circle table, that's like where we normally eat, and that fits like probably another 10 people. And then we had another table.
Did you have a kids table at all? Because I'm always stuck at the kids
Well,
table.
the problem is like the youngest people are my sisters, and so we don't really have any kids anymore. So like it's kind of like all the married couple got stuck together, and then like whoever was left.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a kids table anymore. It's more or less whoever didn't get their seat first.
Well, that works too.
Yeah.
Well, I had a pretty eventful Thanksgiving because it was actually just my parents and me. It just felt like a normal
Really?
family dinner because there's me and my sister actually. That was not on Thanksgiving, but that was when she came back from Iowa with her boyfriend. So she was back in town, and then that's our dog, Babe. She's like a human, basically.
Your dog is adorable.
But yeah, it was just my parents and me, and pretty low key actually. And
Did you guys have turkey at least?
Yeah, we
Okay,
have
good.
turkey, of course, and we just have this like big table in our house, and so it was just so empty with my parents on the ends and then me in the little center. But it was nice to have like home cooked meal and so much food. You know,
Yeah.
coming back from like college and stuff, I was just like, Mom, just keep it coming. So I was stuffed. But I wonder what. I mean, we have pictures of the other people from our crew.
Yeah.
So this was Dallas. So this looks like Friendsgiving actually.
I
And-
love the beer in the background.
yeah,
all those
it looks
bottles.
like, keeping hydrated over the holidays. But yeah, that looks fun. And then, looks like Betty Crocker made something. That looks like a good turkey, though. It was probably good. And then this was Gabby, and she actually I was looking at this, and I was like, I mean, they don't all look like siblings, but, you know, Gabby's over there on the left, but I was like, what? Is this your family or something? And actually, her brother brought home all of these friends from his college because they didn't go home for over Thanksgiving, so I thought that was so, like, cool,
Yeah.
you know, that you just had, like, kind of like a Chinese Thanksgiving, but not really. But still, that would be so nice to meet all those. And then Lily, she went Black Friday shopping with some family at Topeka Mall. So I've never been to that, but maybe it was crazy on Black Friday. I don't know. Did you go Black Friday shopping?
I did not. I worked like 2 hours on Black Friday.
At the mall?
No, I worked at like Town Center.
Oh.
So it wasn't bad, but like it was really quick. I worked mainly I mainly worked non-Black Friday though.
Oh, that's
Corporate.
good.
Yeah, so it was good. Did you go Black Friday shopping?
No, but actually my parents did. My parents are really like, you know, they're empty nesters, so they're like trying new things, staying
Yeah.
up late, you know, being young kids and stuff. But I
Yeah.
wanted to sleep in. But no, they came back with just like some weird items. They like at Michael's, I guess, they had picture books for sale, and they like we needed like family albums because my
Yeah.
dad was like starting to do that with all of our boxes of pictures, and so they came back with over 20 scrapbooks of like family albums. And I was
Seriously?
like, wow, that's a little excessive. And then we like got like 2 Christmas trees or something. My mom was like, I feel like that's like, we didn't need 2 Christmas trees, Mom. We live in Minnesota. They're right outside, but it's okay.
At least you have 2 now.
Yeah.
You can say you have 2. Yeah, my family didn't really go Black Friday shopping. My dad bought a TV the day before Thanksgiving. Don't know
Oh.
why, but he decided that
Not
he
the
didn't.
day after.
No, he
but-
said he didn't want to go Black Friday shopping, so the day
changing
before.
it up.
Yeah. And then he randomly bought a car too.
Oh, wow. Those are big ticket items.
I know. I'm like, okay, these are both like completely spontaneous, but you do you.
Yeah, wow. I feel like everybody, you know, shops more on the holidays just
Yeah.
because it's like Thanksgiving and, you know, Christmas is on the way. But, you know, I feel like people don't like remember, you know, that there's more days, you know, before
yeah.
Christmas. It's not just Black Friday. We need to go
No.
crazy. But I haven't heard any like crazy stories about Black Friday though, so that's good.
I haven't either, but I also haven't looked. I kind of try to avoid looking at them because you always hear about that one person who dies and gets trampled over a TV, and you're just like, this is not holiday spirit.
And that is so sad. I actually went shopping at the Oak Park Mall the weekend before, like Thanksgiving and stuff, and that was just like crowded. And I was like, this just feels like Mall of America to me because I'm, from Minnesota and I like go there, and that's just like, you have to, be in the zone going to like which shops there because there's so many tourists. But I was just like, oh my gosh, hate to be around all these people with all these shopping bags and strollers. It's like the wild game or something, just crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
So how long of a trip was it for you to go back home for Thanksgiving?
I live in Overland Park, so it's like 30 minutes.
So that was nice and easy.
How about Minnesota?
It's a 7.5-hour drive to where I live. Ooh. And I left kind of later in the afternoon here from Lawrence, and that was a big mistake because I forgot to check the weather. And so all the way throughout Iowa, we had just like pouring rain during like rush hour. In Minnesota it did, but in Iowa it's just like windshield wipers on full blast. And I'm like what I would call like just an average driver, but when you put like really hard like snow or rain, it's like a below average kind of driver, I feel like. So I had to like sing to myself to make me feel better with the radio. And then once I got to like Minnesota, it was just a blizzard, and I was like, just like let me get home.
Were there a lot of accidents?
There's a lot of people that slid off the road in little cars, but thankfully I had like an SUV. Yeah. But I think that people were just like, they forgot, when it like first snows, we're just like, oh, we can like cruise on through here. But like,
how do you drive in snow?
Yeah, people don't have their snow tires on, but Minnesota does like a great job with the ice trucks and the salt like trucks on the freeways all over the place. You see these orange guys with like dumping salt and like stuff. So they need those here in like Iowa and Kansas. So I feel like when they get like bad ice storms.
I feel like Kansas does or at least where I'm from, they do a decent job within the first day. Sometimes they don't, but normally it's fine. I don't know about here though. I haven't really been here when it started actually snowing hard.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I've been like here in January, and I like saw people like really bundled up, like they were gonna go like on the ski slopes, I guess, somewhere, and I was just like, it was like 50 degrees or something, and I was just like, in shorts and a t-shirt coming from Minnesota. It's like, guys, it's not really that cold. So it's just funny to see like different people. So are you excited for finals though?
No.
Now that we're back from break, we got to get in the gear of school again.
No, are you?
I just actually, this semester isn't bad. I just have papers to turn in for finals. Good. So I'm like, I lucked out this semester. So
I only have like 2 of them, but the 2 that I have are the ones I'm dreading. Like if any class had to have a final, it would have to be those 2 just because it's pure awful and I'm not ready for them.
Yeah, I feel like we just psych up that like finals, are the huge deal, and we like get so psyched about it. But really sometimes they're not like less than 15% of our grade.
Oh yeah, those are the great ones. But these are the ones that aren't like that. They're all like here's like half your grade. Have fun.
Yeah, so we're gonna just like study our butts off these last few weeks before Christmas break. But we'll be back later with the news, so stay tuned.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Lauren Jerome.
And I'm Jacob, and this is your Monday morning news update.
Former Cuban President Fidel Castro died Friday night at 90 years old. Castro was a powerful dictator who defied the U.S. and imposed communism and violence on his people. The biggest controversies throughout Castro's reign included the Bay of Pigs invasion and the Cuban Missile Crisis. Fidel Castro's brother, Raul, took power about 8 years ago due to Fidel's declining health. He survived hundreds of assassination attempts, and many Cubans are celebrating his death.
Green Party presidential nominee Jill Stein has called for a recount in 3 states, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Donald Trump took to Twitter to respond to the movement, claiming that Hillary Clinton only won the popular vote because of the, quote, millions of people who voted illegally. It's not yet official whether there will be a recount.
Kanye West was hospitalized last week due to severe paranoia and exhaustion. West exhibited strange behavior prior to the incident, showing up late for concerts and interrupting shows to go on long political rants. Kim Kardashian West left a charity event in New York to be with West in Los Angeles. West concert promoter announced that the rest of the St. Pablo tour had been canceled.
In Olathe, police officers shot and killed a man Sunday evening after a call about a suspect who was possibly armed near the Walmart off Santa Fe in K7. When police arrived, they found the suspect allegedly holding a blunt object and refused to put it down. The officers say they tried to take the suspect into custody when the suspect hit an officer with the object. At that point, they used deadly force. The officers involved are on paid administrative leave until the investigation wraps up.
4 KU cheerleaders, 1 female and 3 males, have been suspended from the University Spirit Squad after allegedly posting an offensive photo on Snapchat. The photo was posted by sophomore Lily Gagin and features 3 men, all members of the Spirit Squad, wearing Kansas holiday sweaters with a big K on the front, and in the caption, KKK, Go Trump. The 4 students will be suspended from performing until the investigation is completed.
The Kansas volleyball team clinched the Big 12 championship Saturday in a 5-set victory over Baylor. As the regular season comes to a close, the Jayhawks finished 15-1 in the Big 12. The team is ranked number 5 in the division and will play Samford on December 1st in the first game of the NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball Championship.
Kansas basketball defeated UNC Asheville 95-57 Friday at Allen Fieldhouse. Freshman Udoka Azubuike had 7 dunks and scored a total career high of 17 points. Frank Mason led with 21 points and Josh Jackson had 14. Kansas will play Long Beach State on Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Allen Fieldhouse.
That's all for news. Stay tuned and we'll be back with our guest segment.
Welcome back. I am here with Rebeka, who is the president of the Peer Leadership Consultants. How was your Thanksgiving break?
It was very delicious. Thanks for asking. How was yours?
Mine was pretty good. So I understand that you're a senior.
Sure.
Are you ready to graduate? And
Very ready,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm super ready.
Good. So I understand that you spent your time here at KU being involved with peer leadership consultants.
Sure.
So do you want to explain what that is and the opportunities that it provides?
Sure. So Peer Leadership Consultants is we're ambassadors for the SILC office, the Student Involvement and Leadership Center at the Union. I'm sure a few of you might know about it. And we act as ambassadors in the capacity that for all student organizations that are under the umbrella of the SILC office, we offer services, resources. We do tabling for new students, juniors, incoming juniors and seniors. And we make sure that everyone on campus feels involved and knows what their place is and that they have a great community at KU.
Okay, cool. If you could choose some of your favorite things, what would those be about this group?
For sure, I think we have a really special bond as a group. There's only about 7 of us, so it's really special meeting them every week, and we'll go for dinner sometimes or we'll hang out. There'll always be snacks. It's very chill group of students. We all have such wide networks, so anyone in the group who needs anything from pretty much anyone on campus, you can easily contact one of us, and we're a very wide array of students. So
that's awesome. Very cool. So I understand you were telling me earlier about a blueprint
Sure.
event that you guys are going to be putting on in March.
Sure. So the Blueprints Leadership Conference is this year. It's March 4th, 2017. And normally the homecoming Excel winners play in the Blueprints Leadership Conference, but this year it was given to the Peer Leadership Consultants, and so we've been working very hard to get this planned, from the menu to the speakers to the different groups. We're trying to get 100 students to come this year. It's been pretty popular in years past, but we're hoping to be really successful this year.
Okay, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So I heard a lot about a leadership retreat that happens in December. Do you want to elaborate on that too?
Sure. So I guess between my freshman and sophomore year, I went on the leadership retreat, which is also offered through the University of Kansas, although it's a national retreat. And it's a 6-day retreat at the Tall Oaks Center a few miles outside of Lawrence with like 40 to 50 University of Kansas students that are active and involved in campus life. And you really like get to know people, and it's really a great way to like expand your network while you're at school.
That's really cool. That's really cool that KU like can provide those opportunities for students, because like it does like broaden your horizons.
Absolutely.
You get to meet people on campus. And,
Absolutely.
like, it's national, so you meet people from other schools?
You meet like professionals from other schools. Like they'll fly in like the speaker for the week or something like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah. For sure we stay in touch like nationally.
That's really nice, because then you have like connections like after you graduate, and you could like really connect with people and like,
it's awesome.
Well, thank you for joining us today. That's our show. Tune in next week for our last show of the semester.